Ice breathing. Fourth form. Polar magnum. There. Not even a sweat. Hate it in that water. I hate swimming unless it's cool off. Oi, you get out of here. Um, yeah, I came back to see if. What? You were worried about me? Yeah, that's way too soon to worry about me, whoever you are. Either way, took care of him. Take care. Get her back home. Uh, oh, yeah, forgot. Here we go. Um, this is just a bunch of cloth I found in that thing. Also found this ring. I don't know if this is yours or not, but this is a bunch of cloth. I think from fancy kimonos or something. I don't know. Wait. Oh God, you recognize the ring. I'm not dealing with you crying, okay? Get that girl back to wherever she belongs here. I'm out of here. Thank you, sir. I'm truly thankful. Don't worry about it. My job, actually. Yeah, it is. Kinda. Eh, whatever. Hello. It is me, Wheat Anime, or Anime Wheat. I'm here to bring you part two, yes, two, of What If Deku, no, not Deku, Tanjiro, had ice breathing. I want to say this now. There's going to be a lot of switch ups, new what ifs coming in next time. Okay. On a lot of new, well, not new, but a returning what if soon. Um, after this, not this one in particular, but another one is done. This one, though, depending on the views, this entire series gets. No, I want to say this. This will not be my last Tundra what if. Uh, like ever. I just want to see what a certain main character can do um in the realm of what ifs. Um, I'm meaning of a certain Jump Kaizen character. Mm, a Jump Kaizen. uh, I'm talking about Itadori. I've planned on doing a Itadori what if at least two in a row. Um, right, like I did with many other series before. Actually, now for me, I did two. This will be my second Tanjiro one, and I would like to do another. Well, not two Itadori what ifs is what I plan on doing, just to see how it goes, and then maybe do another one after that. Okay, I already have it chosen. I've actually am working on it currently. I should also mention background noise. It will probably be apparent. Uh, okay. So yeah, I just want to say that now. So just in case background noise does mess with the audio. I'm sorry. If I talk slowly, I have a weird, like my tongue's been hurt, and I think I bit it. Okay, so yeah, trying to think. If you have any what if suggestions, put them down below. Um, yeah, I think that's it. Sorry, I was thinking to make sure that I'm all done in what I need to say. Uh, hmm. What if suggestions, if you have them, put them down below. Recently made a post on my YouTube channel. I'd like you to go check it out. Maybe it may give some hints on what I'm gonna do. Not for Itadori. That's already decided. Um, it's actually a speed slash kinetic energy uh curse technique that I'm gonna be doing for the what if, right? Right. Uh, I don't know why I'm blanking. Oh, we're going over, well, not one, but two, kinda. Two, well, one and a half arcs, one and a half, technically. Man, I'm really excited right now. Not really excited, but I'm like excited because I was on YouTube looking at my videos. Like, I have two uploading currently, and one is acting like it's gonna upload, but I do not know if it will actually. Like, I would be very happy if it did, right? So I can actually get to making the other parts of the what if. I'm talking about my what if Asta had light magic. What if I'd like it to actually um upload so I can actually make more parts? I'd like it to upload, but that doesn't mean it will. Hope it does. Let me get a drink of water, and then we can actually get into the video. Sorry if I sound weird. I am still kind of stuffed up, since it is spring. Allergy season is what I'm mostly meaning about. allergy season. I have terrible allergies. Um, so I'm very stuffed up. Throat's been hurting. I bit my tongue, so my tongue really hurts. And it doesn't really help that I'm talking. So kind of don't feel the best. Um, I should explain what polar magnum is. Um, he was using it against the bog demon. Well, one of them, the main one, right? And he would like rush, blast off towards it, doing a spinning, well, ice breathing, fourth form, polar magnum. Boom. A axe at the neck and an axe at the hip, just tearing through, straight through. Um, what it would look like would be a, like, as both axes would come through behind Tanjiro, a ice, like a bear made of ice, would take its two claws and just claw through these, like the two parts with ease, just straight through, just, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Good lord. I hope, I really hope that didn't come through the mic. I do not know what just happened. I think it was a cow sneezing. I do not know. I'm gonna explain what Tanjiro looks like before I continue on, because I realized maybe some of you did forget what he looks like. Uh, yeah, I just want to say this. I just want to explain what he looks like. Hold on. Tanjiro with a bulky build, quite muscular. Um, he has black eyes, pale skin. Now, given he has been running through the day a lot, but his entire clothing does just fully cover him, mostly. So not a lot of his like bare skin actually gets in the sun, so that's why he's still semi-palish. Light blue hair that would, good Lord, Crow. Light blue hair with that would have white ends. That would kind of just be scattered around, really, mostly. just mostly scattered around and all that. Like he doesn't really keep up with his hair, so it's kind of just raggy. Like when he teams up with um Makoto and Gyu and sometimes Sabito, Makoto will just run her fingers through his hair just to get all the rattiness, like mess. Gets basically just brushes his hair because she think it's thinks it's also disgusting. Like he really doesn't take care of his hair much. Like at some points there will just be dried demon blood in it. Or wait a second, wouldn't everything that would come from a demon just burn into the? That wouldn't be a thing. Never mind. I mean, technically it could be his own blood. So yeah, just would clean up his hair, get it nice and well, nice. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Nice and pretty. Or if he would get sent, I don't know. He probably hasn't been at the Butterfly Mansion at all. Like at all, at all. I feel like you and Shinobi would still have that like rivalry esque like relationship. So they probably wouldn't still like each other much. So yeah, I don't know what that would mean or do with like Tanjiro at all, but it has to do something with it. I can't tell you what, but something. Um, Normal Demon Slayer uniform, just the black, not red tinted or anything, or blue tinted or yellow, whatever it may be. Just black, blackened. Uh, but he would leave the shirt semi open at the top. That would expose his chest and upper stomach, like a little bit, but still covering, like, the hippies, right? The Kaya is light blue fading into white with white snowflake motifs. That would be like the how Rengoku wears the fire like things at the bottom of his feet. That's what they are, the Kayan. I feel like I'm butchering that name. But those things. Imagine I put up a thumbs up. There you go. And then he wears white, blue tabby or toppy, however you want to say it, tabby, toppy, whatever it is. Uh, Socks with white Zori sandals. His Hiyori is a light blue with white shoulders with icicles and small snowflake designs going down the front, the upper back to mid back. Oh, so like it's coming from the white like shoulder bit down to the middle back and it kind of just stops. You'd think it would go continue on, but no. I don't know what I was thinking when I was making this, honestly. Couldn't tell you. And then a fur lined collar and well lined Hiyori. Like it would be lining the entire coat all around the bottom. up like the middle of it where it kind of just be there at the top and then all the way around the big, like billowy fur collar. Yes, sir. I kind of just speak sometimes and then kind of black out for a little bit, not really realizing what I said. That's what I just felt like I did for a moment. Don't know why. Sorry if you could hear that. Okay. I'm very sorry for coughing, probably directly into your ear. I hate bugs. There's very few bugs I actually like, and they're all like mostly beetles, honestly. Hercules beetle. Oh crap, the stag beetle. And then what are the two beetles that uh the Navy and Crimson Rangers in Ninja Storm are based off of? Those beetles are very cool. And then the praying mantis is also very cool. I love praying mantises. Bro, why? Like, dude, there's so many opportunities to make a bug-based bit villain. Like, honestly, make a bug-based villain sometimes. Like, dude, there's so many bugs. There's so many bugs. Dude, imagine a mantis-based like villain who's female and like all her like followers besides like her like under like the main like the enforcers, not enforcers, like basically think of a Yonko, have like how they have the uh like their commanders, that's the word. Like the main villain girl based off of a praying mantis and the other like commanders are also female like praying mantis based people, but they're all like different people. They're not siblings or anything. And all their underlings are males. Not like in a weird way, okay? But yet they're uh I feel like a lot of people probably should know this, but praying mantises after they are like after they give birth, they will off their mans and let the babies feed on the man's like corpse. Yeah, yeah, it's brutal. But that's basically what they would do. Like the villains, they would eat the underlings. Just off one. Chef, we have another one for you to cook. And that's the only man that they keep around like forever because he cooks really good. Please don't steal that idea. If I ever decide to write a like a dark fantasy novel, I'm using that. I'm using that. There's a lot of animals that do that, by the way. Like a lot of them. Animals are weird. Look it up. It's true. I know way too much about animals. Wildcrats? Bro, I loved that show as a kid. Tell me that right now. I'm an animal geek. Ask me about an animal in the comments. Just type an animal and I'll write a weird fact about it. Well, not like, it has to be an animal that I really know. Not really. I know a lot of stuff about. I might have to look it up because I'm probably not right about it. I'm very, um, what's the word? I don't know the word. I'm stupid. That's the word. I'm stupid and indecisive. A great combo, by the way. Being stupid and indecisive, very great combo. I should know. That's me, basically. I'm stupid and indecisive. So, yeah. I've been told I know a lot of useless things my entire life. What does that have to do with anything? That doesn't have to do with like Demon Slayer at all. Y'all are basically my therapist. I don't even have a therapist. Probably should get one. I don't got the money to go, though. No. Yeah, that was very awkward. Anyways, Tanjiro has been walking for a while. His Katsukurai Kuro has just told him to head towards Tokyo. Um, right. Head towards Tokyo. There's a demon there. And he would go off a little bit and just tell a lot of things about it, right? Just, as you know, probably couldn't tell you. They just know that there's a demon there. Never mind. I hate already said that. Anyways, um, as Tanjiro would walk and, well, walk more and more, a little bit more, oh, and a little bit more, he has no idea where he is. Within the city, no clue. Like has never been here before. Okay, never been here before. He would legit be in the middle of an alleyway and say, I have no idea where I am at all. I already told him I'm the wrong guy to send there. I have no idea where I am. I spent most of my life in a mountain, on a mountain, not in a mountain. I've never been down here except for the time that I was. Well, first time I came down here, it's only my first time being down anywhere down the mountain of, I know. I don't know why they sent me here. Truly don't. I'm lost. He'd put his hands like on his face and do the higuruma, like the eye pull thing. I have it saved on my phone. It's like a GIF, but I don't feel like pulling it up. But yeah, he would do the higuruma like when he's in the is it in the bathtub scene with Yuji? Or is it when he's like I'm pretty sure he does it twice. Um like the eye pulling thing. Some cosplayer did that, like did the video. Oh, it's Lonnie Cos. They did that, and I don't know why, but that did something to me. Okay, I'm a very weird guy. I'm bisexual. That's what I mean. I don't care. Like, who? Don't know why. Couldn't tell you. Mm. I couldn't tell you what I'm doing anymore in these videos. I genuinely have no plan sometimes, and I just wing it half the time. It's been one of those days where I have no idea I had no plan for this video. I was like, oh, I'm gonna just record. I knew I had to record, just never thought about it. Never thought about it. Like, no plan at all. I only started thinking about it when I started recording. I was like sitting here just thinking, like, oh, that's what I should be doing. Okay, okay. Yes, sir. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, okay, yes, sir. That's what legit what I did. I wish I had a video. I would play it for you, but I never did record it because I don't record besides this and maybe like a gaming thing here and there. No birds. No birds. I feel like I'm gonna be one of those old people that will just watch birds. I feel like I'm gonna be one of those people when I'm older. I'll watch birds for like hours at a time and probably fall asleep on like a bench and forget where I am and then like get kidnapped and have amnesia and get my head turned into a lizard head and then I'm gonna like uh, wake up somewhere unusual. Yeah, it's gonna be weird. I just have a feeling my life's gonna be a little weird, right? Just a little weird, just a little bit. It's gonna be a little weird. I feel like. Uh, yeah, I got no clue what I'm doing. So like originally my plan was I don't believe this guy will meet Muzan. Okay, I had no like feeling of him meeting Muzan, right? Because like he could totally just get lost in Tokyo like easily because he's never really been in a city like this. He's been in small little towns and that's really it. Nothing bigger than like a small town. So he would most definitely get lost on this like mission and find his way back to where he started because he got turned around somewhere. Oh, come on. This is where I this is where I just started. Oh my god. I didn't even find any trace of a demon except for that weird wall. There's nothing else besides that weird wall. I mean, the weird wall smelt like a demon, but it was just a wall. Crap. I'm hungry. There was that small cart. I'll go there. Heading to that small cart, it being a noodle like stop. One bowl of um crap. You got anything with beef? A beef like ramen. Yeah. Thank you. I will. I shall get that ready for you. Thank you. Okay. And then the owner of the stall shop cart deal would say, "Didn't you walk through here already?" Yeah, I got lost out there in the city, so just turn back around. I turned back around, and well, I didn't know I was. I got lost. Took turn after turn, and then I was back where I started. Have you ever been in a city before? No, not this one, or any city, like main city. I'm in small towns, but that's really it. I was born on a temple on a mountain. Stayed up there for all my life. The two times, yeah, there was two times. Well, one time I got kidnapped. Well, I chased someone down the mountain after a buddy of theirs slaughtered my family, so I chased them to get my revenge. Uh, that person knocked me out, tied me to a table. People came and saved me. Uh, a little bit, actually, I think a day later, and then never found that person ever again, or the people who saved me. So, well, after I woke up, I was already untied from, like, well, my hands were, my feet weren't. So, after that, I went back up the mountain for 6 years, and then came back down after people found me up there because my father and their boss were friends or something. I don't remember. Something like that. Them being friends or something else. I don't remember. Sorry, what? I got lost after you told me that you got kidnapped by someone and they tied you on a table. I got lost after that, mate. Why did your accent change? Because I forgot how to do the first one, or what I sounded like, honestly. Um, so now I sound like this. You sound weird. Well, I ain't very nice for the guy who just gave you food. I also paid you, and not much. I gave you what you asked for. I know, because I kind of felt bad. I'm also joking about this. By the way, your food's done, mate. What? Yeah, it's been done. You're like halfway through, you're talking while I kind of zoned out and forgot. But I was kind of confused about you getting kidnapped and tied to a table. So, yeah, couldn't tell you what was going to happen. Sounds like you were living most people's dreams, mate. But how? I don't know. There's weird people out there. People who like being stepped on and uh, other things like that, mate. You know, we're in like year like 1912, right? Yeah, no. Still, there's probably weird people around here, mate. Actually, I met one. Poor guys paid me money to step on him, and I did. I got money out of it. Not giving him I'm proud about it. No, because that guy was weird. And I saw him again, being stepped on by a woman. And then I saw stuff I didn't want to see anymore. But yeah, this city's weird, mate. Don't go to the red light district. And well, not this city's ones. Another city's one is quite nice, honestly. Been there too. Um, quite pretty women there. I tried to get myself a woman there and it didn't work out. I wasn't the highest bidder, so now I'm back here. Now, given do I like it here? Not really. Get business though. Not good business, but business. Oh, okay. Can I have another bowl? Ah, yes, mate. Um, gotta tell you this. There's a weird guy out there. Um, pale skin, red eyes. I didn't know you could be born with red eyes. I mean, given I saw a person with orange eyes, but never red. Kind of weird. Um, way too fancy. Kind of creeped me out when he walked past. And, well, his wife, I presume, um, smelt my food and wanted a bowl. So they walked up and got a bowl, and their kid has to try their mother's bowl, and then they got food. The man coach just kept on looking at me weirdly, very weirdly. I just expected like, oh, he's just giving me a weird look because I switched my voice around, but I guess not. And kind of saw his like lips moving a little bit. Thought, oh, he's about to talk. Nope, licked his like teeth or whatever. People are weird around here. Some people are into biting, like stepping on people. It's kind of weird, mate. People do anything get up to get off on something. I'm gonna act like I didn't hear that. It'd probably be best to, honestly. Yeah. Anyways, what you do for your job, mate? You're weird looking. Well, I was praying at a temple for most of my life, but kind of quit after that. After my entire family died, so kind of stopped there. Then I got forced into this job, kind of halfway like a hitman. Oh, so you're like a family man? No, my family's dead. No, I meant like a yakuza. I have no idea what that is. You have no idea. Like a samurai? Not at all. Got no clue what you're talking about. Remember, on top of a mountain, my entire life. I got no idea what a samurai is, whatever this yakuza stuff is. What does being a family man mean? I mean, given there's two versions of it, but I was talking about I was talking about like the type who are like, um, in not their biological family, but they care about a certain group of people where, they'll do like stuff for you changed your voice again. Hey, so did you, mate? And, well, mate, I don't really care. I do it all the time. So, yeah, you sound Australian. Because I'm Australian, mate. Duh. That's what I am. And given it may not look like it, because I was born here, or raised here, and born to parents here, but I'm Australian. Well, my dad's Australian, my mom's from here. I got, I took after my mom's looks, but my voice, I'm my dad's voice. Are they still around? Nah, they went back to Australia, mate. I kind of just decided to stay here with my siblings. Now, given eventually they did go back, I kind of just stayed here. So, Yeah. Oh, nice. Well, there's a bowl. Um, my money. It's right there. Thank you, mate. What's your axes for? They would just kind of lock eyes and just stare at each other. Never mind. I won't ask about it. Thank you for the meal. Thank you for changing your voice again. I can actually understand you, you gravelly little bastard. What do you mean? Well, you see that, like, the, like, audio, you can't really hear the. I thought you could. No, why are you Australian now, mate? I don't know, because I am. I just probably sound more Scottish than anything. See, now, if you really think about it, I should probably be on top of a castle with a bow and arrow at this point, by the way I sound. You very much confuse me, mate. We're both Japanese. Well, I'm half. But you're fully Japanese. That's just kind of racist. Actually, probably country is. Scotland creeps me out. I mean, you're not wrong. There's a lot of stuff going on in that place, I've heard. I have a friend who traveled a lot everywhere. Um, yeah. Something Columbus. You may have heard of him. Either way, he went up there once, or one of his like shipmates went up there once. Had a sword in the ground. Tried to pull it out, and nope, can't pull that out. You change your voice again. So what, mate? I do that a lot. We spent like the past 30 minutes just talking about our past lives. Little birds flying around. You know, birds kind of creep me out, mate. I'm gonna leave now. Well, good business then, mate. Yeah, whatever. He would just walk off. No moves on interaction or anything. Just walking off. He got lost. He didn't know where he was. He talked to an Australian man. That made him more tired than anything. He's gonna go find somewhere to sleep. Can't really blame him. Australians are tired, mate. I don't know what I just did. Oh god, that reeks. The noises of bones just cracking and meat tearing from flesh. Well, flesh tearing from bone, just sloshing and just crunching of sounds of eating is what it would be. And the smell of just of blood and min just disgusting. Kind of smell like poo poo. Um, Probably mostly because well, one of them did get like their gasket, like their not gastric, their like stomach and like poop area just cut open and kind of just fell. And I've seen stuff. Okay, I've seen it with all animals. It's not fun. Um, Sorry if you can hear the sirens in the background. Don't know what's happening. Um, this these two would be the Arrow and Tamari demon. You know the two that attack him, Nezuko, and uh, Football Head. Can't think of the names. What is? Hold on. No, not kidnappers. Bog. I'm sorry. I'm forgetting their names. Oh my god, bro. Tamayo and Yushiro. Yep. Tamayo and Yushiro. Those two. Yeah. These would be the people. Well, two demons that would be eating uh, very loudly in an alleyway nearly out of the city. Tanjiro would unsheath his two axes, as he would say, "Well, I guess you two are the ones the crow told me about, huh?" As he would just kind of just be scratching his back. These two with blood covers their mouth, and one even having like a piece of flesh just hanging out of their mouth, would just stare at Tanjiro as they would finish eating, just and then just finish chewing and then swallowing, as they would just both stand there, and then one would say, the arrow demon would say, "Well, I guess we'll have a better meal, Susamaru. I guess so. I guess so." And then in an instant, Tanjiro would poof. Um, were we seeing things? What was the arrow demon's name? What is his name? Yanaba. That's his name. Hey, Yanaba. I think we were seeing things. Ice breathing, second form, dropping temperature. From high up in the air, Tundra would fall. After leaping up high, bringing both axes up, and he would bring him down onto the arrow demon, like shoulder areas, fully just slicing down the chest, the torso area, downward to like through like the crotch area. The legs would just fall its entire, like the two sections that it just cut off would just now given this was only the shoulder, so it didn't get to the neck. As then he would turn to Susumaru, the Tamari demon. He would say, "Ice breathing, first form, crossing icicles." Two simultaneous horizontal slashes towards Susumaru's throat would be like unleashed. Just boom. But as he would do that, Susumaru would just go sideways away from him, like colliding with a wall and just standing there. as he would turn around to see the arrow demon, Yanaba, having his arm raised up with the palm eye pointed outward, as then he would say, "Okay, fair enough. You probably wouldn't want your friend dying anyway, so fully fine with me." He'd raise up one axe and go to bring it down as a Tamari ball, would hit him in the back and then just rebound backwards. Susamar would think, "There he goes. There he goes," as he would just kind of like tumble forward and just stand there. As he would breathe and steam would exit his mouth. Nothing but his clothes ripping. Nothing else would happen. As he would say, uh, Susumaru at this moment would also have a shocked expression on her face as she would say, "What? How? I got thick skin. Way too thick that those things can't touch me. You see, I call it Glacier Core. My temple called it something else. I don't remember. Didn't pay attention. I just took the training. It makes my muscles and skin tense to a point where it can't be broken by demon means or otherwise or anything else." As during this speech by Tanjiro explaining his technique, Yanaba would heal completely back up and then say, "Does it make you immune to our abilities?" What? As an arrow would attach to it, attach to Tanjiro, and lift him up in the air and just throw him up and then have him just tunnel back down as quickly as he could, like bring him down. Okay. He would just laugh at this as he would say, "Ice breathing, eighth form, barbaric, rending slashes." Bringing his axes up to the side of him and then just wildly all around throughout the air, just slashing everywhere. The walls would have massive just cracks in it, both sides. And once he would get close to the ground, just wildly slashing, the demons would be able to feel it. Yanaba's like at the elbow, like a little bit below the elbow, would get cut off, and at the like calves, just cut off as his body would fall to the ground again. Tundra's body would clatter to the ground, just cratering into it, as Susamara would say, "Stupid." In the air, large, blade like ice chunks. That's what would be sticking out everywhere, like into the walls and uh in Yanaba's body, just throughout everywhere. You missed me, idiot. As he would get up slowly, as Tanjiro would say, sure I did. Ice breathing, second form, dropping temperature, and then gone in an instant. And then Susumaru could feel coldness all over their body from the feet up. She would be able to see frost and then ice just cover the clothes and, well, their skin all the way up their body until it would fully just cover their head. And then boom, Tanjiro's axes would come down, sinking and cracking through the ice as Susumaru's body would just break off into multiple different pieces. Again, steam and just cold air around Tanjiro would exit his mouth. Well, the steam would, but the cold air would just be there. A slight chill would be on Yanaba's body. Yanaba would stand up as he then would attempt to run, making a couple steps before, a couple feet before exiting the alleyway that they were in. But then he would hear ice breathing, fourth form, polar magnum, and then all he would feel would be massive claws and a massive teeth biting through him as he would, the last bit of his vision would be his head flying through the air and crashing as it would roll to see Tanjiro in a stance of like he just slashed something and Yanaba would be able to see his like torso just freeze up and then crack and then turn into ash and then boom, gone forever. Tanjiro would walk up to where his body was and just stomp the what would be left of the ashes, just repeatedly just making sure they're gone. Well, I'm out of here. That's what I came here to do. Aw. Hi, kitty. Hello. Uh, is that a note? Uh, okay. That says, oh, Kaiga. Oh, God. Uh, um, Kage, Uh, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm bad at reading. Actually, I'm not really that bad. It's just the fact that I don't do it much. Kaga, oh, that last name, I recognize it. Yubia Shiki. 4, Yubiga Shiki. Kaguya Yubi, I can try. If I ever see him, I'll make sure this gets to him. And then there he goes. Since when could cats fade out of existence? Cool. New things. That in my coat somewhere. Anyways, that's where I'm going to end this part of what if Tanjiro had ice breathing. I have no idea what I'm going to call this one. I mean, you already see the title, so I probably make up something cool, but probably real big part of the video. Either way, I thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all next time. Roll the dice. Bye bye.